Yep, and then I got work at 7, so let's get this done. Okay, so doing the arteries. You are coming from the heart. You have your superior vena cava and your inferior vena cava. Now, superior vena cava obviously is superior, sits on top of the heart. Anything beneath the heart is your inferior vena cava. Okay, so can you see, Leo?
No.
So this is the heart right here. So this will be your superior vena cava.
Okay.
And your superior vena cava branches to your brachiocephalix. Now, that's where we take our first step again. Your brachiocephalic, unlike your artery, which has one brachiocephalic artery, for your veins, you have your left and your right brachiocephalic artery. There is 2 of them, okay? And this is it right here. So this would be your right brachiocephalic artery. This would be your left brachiocephalic artery, okay? So this would be your external jugular. Oh, okay. Well, let me say this. Coming from your brachiocephalic left or right, you have 2 branches. One is your external jugular, the other is your subclavian. So it's not like your left and right subclavian for your arteries where they're coming from 2 different positions. They're not. Your subclavians for your veins are coming both from your brachiocephalic vein. Okay? So left brachiocephalic vein leading to the left subclavian, right brachiocephalic vein leading to your right subclavian. Also, left brachiocephalic vein leading to your external jugular, and same thing over here, leading to your external jugular. External jugulars sit more. I touched myself again. I gotta have to really clean my neck. I keep touching myself. External jugulars are more lateral. Carotids are more medial. I don't know where my finger is, but I'm assuming it's over the right part, right about there. Okay. And you can see that here, common carotid, external jugular, okay? Your external jugulars, you can't really see it here, so let's go to the diagram. Can you flip that over for me? Thank you. Your left and right external jugular lead to your transverse jugular that connects the external jugulars. Outside that connection point where the transverse jugular and external jugular meet, you have your right and left transverse scapular. Right transverse scapular, left transverse scapular. And that would be out here. This is your external jugular. You can see that blue right there would be the transverse. Out here and out here would be your transverse scapular. Okay? Cool? Cool. Okay. And same thing for your subclavian as for arteries. Your right subclavian, or any left subclavian as well, would be inside that rib cage. As soon as it's outside the rib cage, it becomes your axillary, sits in that armpit, right axillary vein, and then right brachial vein. Cool? Cool. Okay. Okay. Okay, so superior vena cava right here. Inferior vena cava would be this big blue one right there. That, again, beneath the heart, therefore it's the inferior.
You can do that one again for me?
Yeah, absolutely. So, superior vena cava has been above the heart. Inferior vena cava, maybe it'd be easier for you to see if I pick it up. Right there, going beneath the heart. Okay? No problem. And that will go the whole way, and you can still see it right down here. Keeps going down here, inferior vena cava the whole way down. Okay? Until you get to your iliacs, just like the abdominal aorta. So, difference between the veins and arteries is, as far as we need to know at least, you only need to know 2 branches for your 2 branches coming off that inferior vena cava, the adrenolumbars and the renals, okay? As opposed to the 4, the celiac trunk, superior and inferior mesentery, and the renals and for the aorta. Okay, so the adrenolumbar is right here.
Which one?
That little one right there.
Oh.
You can also see it right here. It's already labeled there. Adrenal lumbar. Okay. Yeah, it's a tiny one. And then you have your renals. Really big. Going right to the kidneys. Can't miss them. Kidney. Okay? Inferior vena cava. Keep going down. Just gonna, oh no. Oh, that's why that was pinned there. Okay. Inferior vena cava then branches off. I'm going to read the other one for this. Yep, that just went all over my wrist. Okay. So, inferior vena cava, then goes down. Okay, so before we look at that, inferior vena cava goes down and branches off to your left common and right common iliac. The important thing about this, if you note, look here, you have iliacs for your arteries as well. The difference is, in veins, you have a common iliac, then the external iliac. In arteries, you just have your left external and right external iliac leading to the femoral, okay? So you have to know one more thing for veins. The common iliac is the first one coming off. It's the left common iliac, then the left external iliac, then the left femoral. Same thing for the right. The way you differentiate between where the common iliac is and the external iliac is this internal iliac. So that's the important thing of finding that internal iliac. So let me swing this around for you guys. If you can't see it, I will swing it back around this way and show you if after we're done. Leo, same for you. If you can't see it, I'll make sure you see it after this. So don't look at the red. Those are arteries. We'll be looking at the blue. So this is where the inferior vena cava ends, right? Then it starts your common iliac, then the external iliac. The reason you differentiate, the way you differentiate between common and external is that little guy right there. Can everybody see that?
Yes.
Can you see? I'll flip it back around for you. That is the internal iliac. So everything above the internal iliac, that'd be the right internal iliac. Everything above the right internal iliac would be the right common iliac. Everything beneath that would be the right external iliac. Okay? And then the femoral is out here. Same, and you can really see the femoral here. Femoral. Okay? Same place in the, it'd be right here. We just haven't dug it out yet, but
That's the femoral iliac?
no, that's just femoral.
Just femoral.
Yep, there is no iliac after the femoral. The femoral artery or the femoral vein. Okay? Femoral. I guess femoral would be the actual correct pronunciation. Femoral artery. So, yeah. So, move these veins. Leo, you can come stand here if you want to see it better. So, you coming over?
No, you're fine.
Okay. So, termination of the inferior vena cava. This is your internal jugular right there. Can you guys see that? So everything above that internal iliac to the termination of the inferior vena cava would be your common iliac. In this case, it is the right common iliac. Beneath that right common iliac, would be the, yes, thank you, external iliac. And then your femoral would be out here after that. Okay? No problem, guys. Everybody get that? Anybody have any questions or need to see something
Pretty much
again?
can tell the difference about what color we're looking
For
at.
arteries and
Arteries
veins,
and
yes.
veins,
It's
okay.
blue. It's blue and red.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Cool.